everyone's really friendly. We've got a good structure in that everyone knows what their roles are. We've got a reasonable command structure, so there's no individuals who can kind of cause big issues because of that. But yeah, you can ask anyone to help you out, and more often than not, they're always willing to help, and either with the game or just with organising events, contributing to the running of the guild. It's really great that people will kind of help out like that.
As someone that has been in multiple divisions in TAW during his tenure in like the last 8 years, 10 years, what it is now, I can say this definitely is the most diverse group I've been in, maybe due to the size, but it's a whole lot of fun. You see all these different people with different kind of, priorities when it comes to playing the game, the amount of time they have. It's really a lot of fun. So this kind of is the reason why I did come back even after I was in a different division before. Like I was in Hell Let Loose a few years ago, and then I came back later because it was a good place to stay, and I do not regret it. This is kind of my group of people, aside from my own division that I had back in the day that did not work out long time. It's just fun. It's super relaxed and it's absolutely hilarious. And even if you have these battles going on, you have these matches where we play team to team and stuff. They rarely is bad blood. So the whole camaraderie thing when it comes to having these matches where we have our different squads on two different sides and stuff. This is the kind of TAW gameplay that we should all strive for. See it as a friendly competition amongst ourselves, getting better at the game, enjoying the game, and just getting your head blown off or not. This is fun.
I am in the same boat. The camaraderie is amazing. I love how friendly everyone is. When I joined like 8 months ago, I'd never been in a clan before, and everyone is more than willing to help. It is an awesome community. I just love that everyone around is more than willing to help out with whatever's needed or whatever questions you have. It's just fun.
For me, it's I just keep coming back to Hell Let Loose within TAW. I think it's just because after a while you sort of start. I joined when I was just playing a random game, and then I happened to be in one of the TAW squads, and then they were really friendly and helpful, and they were good in communication. So that was just a really great game experience. And then after a longer time, you just end up making friends, and then you get to know people, and you goof around, and you know what's going on in people's lives. It's just not very common for me to, I just had my second child born, and then, people are asking me about, hey, isn't your wife about due, and are you still playing, and all that stuff. So, yeah, it just really feels like a close community, and I really like that.
Basically to mirror what the other guys have said, I don't really think I can add much to that one, unfortunately. It's very much, a very friendly atmosphere. I enjoy playing with all the guys.
Oh, my first memories of playing with the game is after my wife introduced me to TAW, which is how I got in there. I got put into a squad with a very interesting Irishman who would play the game in an interesting way, in that he would have me be the medic and just follow him around, just being his personal rezzer constantly. But it was hilarious because we would do the most insane flanking maneuvers, which normally he wouldn't do as a squad leader because he'd have to put down our spawn point, and that would be at risk. But he just didn't care because he knew I would always be kind of 10 feet behind him, ready to res him the second he got shot. So yeah, it was a lot of fun just running around, doing these insane flanks, and having really good banter.
The thing is, I actually joined TAW in a game called Heroes and Generals, which does not really exist anymore, at least not openly, which is a more arcade-like Second World War first-person shooter, which had some similar elements, but it's obviously not the same. Hell Let Loose is a lot more tactical, a lot more organized, and less arcadey. But I was not the only one that joined Hell Let Loose when the whole Heroes in General thing stopped down. So it's a natural conclusion that I'm back here again. This whole feeling of running in a more coordinated fashion. I mean, in Heroes in Generals, we had a previous CEO who wanted to do things in the game Heroes and Generals, which just did not fit it. But the things that he wanted to do, tactical gameplay, are actually necessary in Hell Let Loose. So the whole squad gameplay, when it comes to flanking, like Human just said, where you're basically trying to sneak around the map just to get that perfect opportunity for a backstabbing garrison, just to get that capture point. Especially when we play amongst ourselves, this is what it's happening. So it's just this kind of thing, and it all started out with this first-person shooter games, and I do like a good tactical, and I do like when a plan comes together, even if 9 out of 10 they've epically failed. Yeah, that's what we're here for.
So I've been with TAW about 2 years now, joined straight into the Hell Let Loose division after playing a couple games in server when they were having one of their Monday nights. And yeah, I was just really impressed with the level of organisation and communication, etc., that went on. So I went on to a join, and then went on to just be part of the team. My usual role is squad lead for Snipe, recon team. I know I have my usual sniper with me, so yeah, we just have some really good memories of just absolutely ruining enemy teams by hiding and taking them out. Really enjoy that sort of sneaking around, not dying as often sort of thing.
When I first joined TAW, my schedule wasn't open, so I was having to play with all the EU guys in the mornings before work. And I think like my 4th game ever playing with TAW, I always run anti-tank. I was just shooting rockets into a building, and then someone named Casino Bandit was like, look, you ended up on somebody's YouTube shorts or TikTok or whatever video it was, and it was like the funniest thing because I had just joined. And that's like my most nostalgic memory is just me screaming at the top of my lungs, running into a building with a rocket launcher. And it was just hilarious. I will not forget that.
Yeah, so my first memory was playing as an engineer on Foy. I joined Samwee's squad. He was the guy that recruited me back in 3 years ago or so. And I think it was 5 tall guys. There was 1 spot open, so I was a little bit hesitant. So I asked if I could join the squad, and they said yes. So I was like, okay, cool. This will be a little bit more organized. And then I switched engineer, and I just started building fortifications because I think it was leveling my engineer at the time, and I just felt like building fortifications because I thought it was cool.
So it's kept me technically focused. I used to be in software engineering. I moved into a different part of the technology sector a few years ago, but with TAW, I still manage our game servers. I still make modifications to our admin tools and the automation we've got around moderation on our servers. So because I continue to do that, it's kind of kept me kind of sharp on the technical end, which is nice. Giving me something less pressure to do if I want to go and mess with some code or try some new things out. So that's what it's been for me.
TAW as a whole has kind of been my outlet for my, let's say, necessity for a community and something to do, some structure. Like the moment I joined TAW, I basically was like, okay, I want to be more. I don't just want to be some grunt. So just give me something to do. Give me some team to supervise, something to organize, whatever it is, and that has kind of been my second life in a sense. I find that quite relaxing, dealing with people, building this kind of community, or assisting in building a community. That was my valve to let go in a sense of real life, which has been troublesome, at least in the past. And TAW gave me this kind of escape is the word. TAW gave me this kind of escape, where I could just be with some people who have a similar mindset, whether that's for just playing the game or getting something going. It has helped me greatly in the past, even though there were some disappointments in TAW, because TAW is TAW, we're all humans, and TAW ain't perfect. But it's still... I came out on top when it comes to the positive side of things, and that's, I guess, the most important message there.
So TAW has really helped me widen my social circle, I guess would be the one I'd call it. Talking with lots of different guys about lots of different things. I tend to keep myself to myself in much other things, so it's been a real good help with my social circle. Talking to a lot of different guys and learning a lot of different things about people and stuff.
I'm in the same boat as 40, where I like to keep to myself, but I got attached to the Rabo squad over in the NA division, and it has just broadened my social circle. It's so nice. I have a group of people that, we all sit here and we talk about our lives and what's going on, and like how we're doing in life, and it's just totally night and day difference for me. I have a group of people that I know, if I have something going on, I can be like, hey, life sucks right now, and I have some people there that are actually concerned and like care about me, and that's really cool. I did not expect to find that over Hell Let Loose, and it is awesome. I love it. It has genuinely affected my social circle in a positive manner.
So how TAW impacted my real life? I think it's twofold. One thing I really liked to experience was to play the role of commander. So you command a group of 50 people, which was something, I just wanted to get more experience with, being a leader of a larger group of people, I guess. And I was able to do that for at least 6 months in the Hell Let Loose division. So it was great. And one other thing is which is more sort of professionally, I have a bit of a background in marketing and data, and I was able to join Vanguard and also the recruitment division for a little while, and I was able to, I had a lot of opportunities to use different Python skills, programming and stuff to web scrape certain pieces of data from the website and use that in certain analyses, and it was something I didn't really have to do for my day job, so it was kind of fun to be able to do that for TAW, and then also gain some experience professionally that way.
As someone who has been around, it's kind of a running gag when it comes to the new website. So the new website definitely is like when I joined, which was a while ago. I have joined 10 years ago, but I'm not active for 10 years. And at that time, there was already talk of a new website. So the new website definitely is a thing. I've been in some circles even before it was publicly announced, and there were pictures publicly shared when it comes to the kind of tools and the looks of the new website. So I'm really hoping this is gonna kick off rather sooner than later. I'm looking forward to the integration of the new website with Discord and everything. If we're really switching to that from a TAW perspective, if we're ditching TeamSpeak to save some money and all get on Discord, and it actually works with the website without being such a nuisance as it is right now. I'm really looking forward to this, because I think the division between some people still using TeamSpeak and then Discord, and some units have their own Discords. So I think for TAW as a whole, if we can pull it off to have proper integration with the new website, with the Discord services and all the channels and the bots and stuff, it's gonna make it a lot easier for TAW to form this kind of this kind of unity that some units, including our own, have somewhat lacking when it comes to feeling part of TAW, because we had our own Discord, which was a bit on us. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. Maybe we can grow bigger and more closely bonded with that.
So again, the website would be great to see that actually come forth and more be a thing. going forward. It would be great to see more people using Discord and obviously becoming more of a community than we already are, and like seeing the divisions sort of talk to each other more, I guess would be what I'm trying to say. And then of course the older being CEO of the EU division of Hell Let Loose, then we always want to see more and more members, of course.
Mine's pretty simple. I would love to see Sunday night fights come back. I know that goes a little bit beyond TAW and like how some other clans can't. Like, it's just harder to organize, but that would be so fun. One of my only free days is Sunday, and that is something I would love to see come back for like the Hell Let Loose division on the NA side. It was the Sunday night fights. They were just super fun, and I was having a lot of fun with them. Mine's pretty simple, though. That's about it.
As I've stated, I've been a part of Vanguard and recruitment division for a little bit. So I guess the main thing I'd like to see for TAW is growth in terms of members. Because it's not a secret that we've been losing a lot of members, especially in the past year. So that goes for Hell Let Loose, but also in general. So I think I think TAW is a great place for people to play games together. So I think it's a real shame if it were to slowly peter out, or however you say it. So more members is what I would like to see.
Unpopular opinion, Tobruk. Tobruk is so fun.
Yeah, let's switch it up here. Tobruk, oh boy, I hate you already.
Tobruk.
Hey, Tobruk is fun. Tobruk is fun.
No,
it is fun. It's not the best in my opinion, but it is a fun map.
I mean, the best map is Foy, guys. Regardless,
yes.
Foy.
Yes.
Because I play armor, so Foy is by far the best map.
No, not Foy. I play Recon, so I can't deal with armor. So no, not Foy. I like Carentan.
Classics, Carentan. Yeah, Carentan is
no.
Classic French map, town, countryside.
Urban maps does go well with armor, guys. Sorry. Can't agree.
The armor,
I mean, probably another unpopular opinion, but maybe Remagen for me.
Oh,
really,
I hate you, 40.
really used to enjoy it
Remagen or old Remagen?
Old Remagen.
Oh, no, wait. There's
old
been some
Remagen is
changes
kind
to
of fun,
Remagen.
Especially with the artillery of Remagen's fun.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
changes.
it became quite a thing for Recon to be able to do the moving around the back and getting the Garys up, so it was sort of quite popular for us.
Yeah,
obviously, with the new bridges now, it sort of opens up a bit more, so it sort of makes us a bit more useless, I guess, but we'll do with
I'd
it.
counter that with, it makes us more useful if you can't get across the map or across the bridge on the old map. Now, at least, you've got options to get across, even if you're delayed or whatever, for whatever reason.
Remagen is the map that shows commander skills. Not speaking of my own experience, where I basically absolutely pummeled the previous CEO of a different battalion on Remagen, pummeled him so much that he rage quitted, aka still talking about the commanding officer of another battalion who rage quitted after he lost to our side, which was commanded by me. So yeah, this is...
I think the important thing is no one has said that Purple Heart Lane is their favourite, and thus no one is getting kicked out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we can all agree on that. Purple Heart Lane is the worst.
Yeah, for sure.
Anti-tank. I am a die-hard anti-tank. I am level 9 on anti-tank, and Painmaker has convinced me to get level 10 for the achievement. Anti-tank is the best role.
Tank is the best role. Anti-tank is the worst role.
And for you, maybe. I just played a game where I got like 9 tank kills, and I was the happiest little fellow.
I really hate you.
As a sniper, I love anti-tankers because I can't deal with tanks. I can look at them and I can wave at them and I can have them chasing me around trees all day, but I can't deal with them. So thank you, anti-tank, for actually dealing with them.
I could just say one thing. Support rule, third outfit. Flammenwerfer, because it throws flammen!
So the flamethrower. You love the flamethrower.
German unlocked.
Monster. You're a monster.
I know, but it's fun.
It is very fun, but it's not very effective in my experience.
It isn't. It really isn't. It's only useful in very specific scenarios. Otherwise, you're just running around the map and getting killed. But there's a few situations where you can do so much hurt to the enemy.
It's a psychological
you guys,
weapon.
That's right.
It is a psychological weapon.
Very short game.
do you guys have like a secondary preferred class? Like for mine, I either play commander or I play in a tank. That's usually what I do.
It wasn't the skirmish mode, but it was just
Squad
quite
leader,
over the counter
obviously,
character.
because I'm
Squad
being
leader
coerced to
3
it.
times.
Apparently, I'm pretty good. At least that's what people say.
Yeah, I like squad lead. Squad lead's definitely like my second highest is level 7. I play a lot of squad lead. It's just fun being able to be like, nope, we're going over this way. We're doing that. We are now attacking a different area.
Yeah.
I like being able to have that tiny bit of not control, but just knowing kind of what to do. Yeah, influence, just because of I guess now how much experience I have playing squad lead.
With my main class being recon and sniper, and I guess 40 you'll be the same on here, we're very used to sneaking around and evading being seen. So if I can't do recon for whatever reason, I like being an engineer with a satchel. So I can sneak behind Harsefeld's tank and stick a sticky
You're
bomb on
a
it
villain.
and
So-
run away, whooping and horroring.
Now I have a reason to hate you in both roles.
I get that.
Yeah, sorry.
Fortunately,
Obviously,
we're
as
with us.
playing as a squad lead on a recon team, obviously I get the binoculars, not the sniper rifle normally. So yeah, any other role really where I can actually shoot some people is pretty useful normally.
One last comment on that. I would like to remind you people of a guy who was literally called K Satchel, who would basically be like, oh wait, someone called out a tank, give me a minute, and like 30 seconds later you just hear a Satchel placed, and like 20 seconds later, boom! Like, doesn't matter if the enemy tank is like half a map away, somehow he found a way to make it there without being killed, place the Satchel, run away, and blow up the tank. He was a credit to his name. Unfortunately, he's not with Paul anymore. But yeah, these kind of people.
Bowls is squad because they're really good at clearing and they don't take no for an answer if there's something in their way.
Pavlov, I would say. I think they always they have a very good attitude. At least they're very proud of their own squad, and they usually have a lot of members, so they typically divide into 2 4-man squads, so that you have more to play with. Yeah.
Edelweiss. It's just every time we start, it's like Edelweiss. So
Yeah.
I can't actually pick favorite there. Like Bolt is amazing when it comes to his tactical play. Pavlov's attitude and his whole unit's attitude is good. Since I usually do my own squad or basically hop into wherever, I wouldn't pick favorites in a sense.
Yeah, but it feels like
Yeah,
something
I really wouldn't. It's all fun.
My answers for this question and the next question are the same. Otter. Anytime I run into Otter with whatever squad he's running, it is the scariest. Like, it's so fun to play with him. Like, I love playing with Otter. It's just a murder spree. Like, we just go and clear maps, we clear buildings in no time at all. It is so it's so fun playing with Otter on the NA side. Because normally Roman is with him, and then it is just 40 kills across the board for everybody on the team. And it's
Yeah,
that's-
Roman Temple is a nuisance.
Yeah.
Good morning, Vietnam!
I think we'll all kind of share the curiosity and let's say looking forward to it. But Hell Let Loose is going to have another game in a bit at some point. So the whole thing with Vietnam and whatnot, I think we're looking forward to this. This is going to be some interesting thing when that new game is out, and how is it going to impact our unit? How many people will play the new game and still play the old game? Who's going to completely switch? How are we going to do that from a TFO perspective? That's going to be a bother. But I'm still looking forward to it. So those would be my personal closing words. If anyone else has some, go ahead.
No, probably just the same really. To be really interested to see how this new Hell Let Loose Vietnam is going to develop, and how TAW will develop with the games. Really,
We'll figure it out. We got fortunately, we got a bit of a head start on the whole idea. So when push comes to shove, we will find a solution that will benefit all our members and TAW as an organization, to make sure that we get the most of it within the structure of TAW. And heck, if the structure of TAW, when it comes to that, doesn't fit, then we're just gonna bend it a little.
I'm excited to see how many new people Hell Let Loose Vietnam brings in, because I've been seeing so many people. I have friends who've been like, "Hey, look at this trailer," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm in a clan for that game," and so I wonder how much popularity it's going to bring now that infantry is just going to have automatic weapons now, just as the basis. I'm excited to see how many people that brings in as a shooter game to the community.
Which means we need more DIs. How about it, Trooper? Huh? Sorry.